Top 3 skilled trades facing severe labor shortages in 2025. Holy crap, guys. I just saw some numbers that blew my mind. We're not just talking about job openings and trades anymore. We're talking about crisis level labor shortages. I'm talking about industries that are literally begging for workers, offering signing bonuses, throwing benefit packages at people like candy. And most people have no idea this is happening. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. I'm about to show you the top 3 skilled trades facing the most severe labor shortages in 2025 and why this is the best news you'll hear all year if you're looking for a career change. Look, I've been in the trenches for almost 3 decades now. Started bending sheet metal in the union when most of you are probably still figuring out what you wanted to be when you grew up. 14 years climbing the ladder from apprentice to foreman, then took the entrepreneurship leap and started my own HVAC contracting business 15 years back. That's 29 years watching this industry evolve, change, and right now, struggle to find good people. What I'm seeing today, it's unprecedented. And if you're smart about it, it's your golden ticket. Here's what's happening right now. Baby boomers are retiring faster than a NASCAR pit crew. We're losing decades of experience every day. Meanwhile, everyone's been pushing kids towards college for the last 20 years. Get a degree. Get a degree. You don't want to work with your hands. Well, guess what? Now we've got a generation drowning in student debt, working at Starbucks with philosophy degrees, and even Starbucks is cutting down their workforce. While skilled trade workers are making $75K to $120K plus and getting signing bonuses just to show up. The irony is thick, people. Number 1, electricians. This shortage is insane. We're talking about a deficit over 80,000 electricians nationwide. 80,000. You know what's driving this? Everything going electric. Solar panels, EV charging stations, data centers, smart homes. The demand is through the roof, but we don't have enough people to wire it all up. Educational breakdown, skills needed, basic math, understanding of electrical codes, ability to read blueprints, but mostly problem-solving skills and not being afraid of heights. Daily responsibilities, installing wiring systems, troubleshooting, electrical problems, upgrading panels, working on everything from residential homes to massive industrial facilities. The money? Starting electricians are pulling $45K to $65K plus while learning. Journeymen, $65K to $95K plus, easy. Master electricians in major cities, $80K to $130K plus. And if you specialize, solar installation, industrial automation, data center work, you're looking at 6 figures, my friend. Getting started. Most states require school, like course careers or an apprenticeship. 2 to 4 years, depending on the path. But here's where the crazy part. Companies are so desperate, they're offering paid apprenticeships with full benefits from day one. Fun fact, the average electrician touches more advanced technology in a week than most IT workers. We're talking smart grid systems, building automations, renewable energy tech. It's like being Tony Stark, but instead of a cave with a box of scraps, you're in the attic with a box of wire nuts. Success story. I know a guy who started as an apprentice 5 years ago. Last month, he landed a solar installation supervisor job at $95K plus, company truck, full benefits, and profit sharing. 5 years ago, he was flipping burgers. The electrical trade doesn't just power buildings, it powers careers that can change your entire life. Hey everyone. If you're watching this thinking these opportunities sound amazing, but I don't know which trade is right for you, check out Course Careers. Talk to Coura. This is Course Careers' new AI career counselor. Coura will help you figure out if electrical work fits your goals, and then you can start the free intro course it suggests, just like students across multiple industries have used to break into high-paying careers fast without any experience or college degree. The intro course will show you exactly what the job is like and how to get hired within 4 to 12 weeks. I'll leave the link in the description and pinned in the comments below for you to check out. Number 2, HVAC technicians. This one hits home. because it's been my world for nearly 3 decades. The shortage in HVAC is brutal. We're looking at a deficit over 115,000 techs nationwide, and it's getting worse every year. You know what I see every day? Contractors turning down jobs because they don't have enough people, turning down money because they can't find qualified techs. But for someone looking to get in, this is like finding oil in your backyard. Educational breakdown, skills needed, basic understanding of electrical systems and mechanical aptitude, customer service skills. But the big one, being comfortable with technology because HVAC systems are getting smart. Daily responsibilities, installing heating and cooling systems, diagnosing problems, performing maintenance, emergency repairs. And let me tell you about those emergency calls. The money? New techs start at $40K to $60K plus while training. Experienced techs? $65K to $100K plus, depending on location. Specialized work like commercial refrigeration or industrial systems? $80K to $120K plus. As a contractor, I've cleared well into the 6 figures for years, and I'm not special. I'm just persistent and good with customers. Getting started, trade schools like course careers, community college programs, or apprenticeships. Most programs are 6 months to 2 years. Here's something wild. HVAC work is like being a detective, a mechanic, and a therapist all rolled into one. You diagnose mysterious problems, fix complex mechanical systems, and explain to customers why their 20-year-old furnace finally gave up the ghost. But you're literally making people comfortable. When someone's AC dies in July in Phoenix, you're not just a technician, you're a hero. Success stories. I've seen apprentices become millionaire business owners. I've seen career changers go from cubicles to company trucks to their own shops in 5 years. The HVAC industry isn't just about heating and cooling, it's about building a life that gives you comfort and freedom.
Hi, quick break here. I've been an HVAC tech for 29 years, and the best way I recommend to get into HVAC without having any experience is through Course Career's free HVAC course linked in the description. It will teach you exactly how to get hired, and if you decide on the full course, it covers everything you need to get your first job. The full course includes the skills to do the job and everything you need to actually get hired.
Number 3, plumbers. I know what you're thinking. Great. He's going to talk about dealing with other people's crap. And yeah, sometimes, literally. But here's what most people don't know. Modern plumbing is sophisticated work. We're talking about water systems, gas lines, radiant heating, and smart water heaters. And the shortage? Over 175,000 plumbers short nationwide. 175,000. You know what that means? Job security. That's literally recession proof. Because no matter what happens to the economy, people need working toilets. Educational breakdown. Skills needed. Mechanical aptitude. Problem solving skills. Customer service. And the ability to work in tight spaces. Also helps not to be claustrophobic. Daily responsibilities, installing water and gas lines, repairing leaks, unclogging drains, installing fixtures, working on everything from residential service calls to major commercial installations. The money? Apprentices start around $35K to $50K plus while learning. Journeyman plumbers? $55K to $85K plus. Master plumbers in major markets? $75K to $120K plus. Emergency plumbers? Time and a half, double time, triple time for holidays. I know plumbers making $150 plus just on emergency calls. Getting started. Most states require apprenticeships or trade schools like course careers, usually 2 to 5 years depending on the program and specialization. Fun fact, the word plumber comes from the Latin plumbum, meaning lead, because Romans used lead pipes. Good thing we figured out that was a bad idea. Modern plumbers are basically water engineers. They design systems that bring clean water and take the wastewater out, which is literally the foundation of civilization. No plumbers? No city. No modern life. No nothing. I know a guy who started plumbing at 35 after his divorce. Needed stable income for his kids. 8 years later, he owns a plumbing company with 15 employees and just bought his dream house cash. Plumbing trade doesn't just fix pipes, it builds financial pipelines to the life you want. Here's what nobody's talking about. These shortages aren't temporary. They're not going away next year or the year after that. The demographic trends are locked in. Baby boomers retiring, fewer younger people entertaining trades, infrastructure falling apart, everything going electric. This is the permanent shift in this job market, which means if you get in now, you're not just getting a job, you're getting positioned at the center of the biggest labor market opportunity in decades. The numbers don't lie. Electrical, 80,000 people's shortage. Average salary, 65 to 130K plus. HVAC, 115,000 people shortage. Average salary, 65 to 120K plus. Plumbing, 175,000 people shortage. Average salary, 55K to 120K plus. Companies are offering signing bonuses of 5,000, 10,000, even 15,000 just to get people in the door. Full benefits from day one. Company trucks, tool allowances, paid training. When was the last time you saw McDonald's offer a 10,000 signing bonus? Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Starting in the trades isn't easy. There's a learning curve. You'll get dirty. You'll be tired at the end of the day. But here's what I wish someone had told me when I was starting out. Every other career has challenges too. The difference is, in the trades, your challenges have solutions. Broken system? You fix it. Frustrated customer? You solve their problem. Want more money? You develop more skills. It's not like you're in some corporate job where you're stuck in a meeting talking about maybe possibly implementing a solution someday. In the trades, you see the results of your work every single day. Getting started in any of these trades. 1. Research programs in your area, community colleges, trade schools, union programs. 2. Apply for apprenticeships. Many are paid from day one. 3. Consider online training to get started faster, like Course Careers. 4. Network with people already in the trade. 5. Be patient with the learning process, but aggressive about opportunities. The path I took 29 years ago, starting as a sheet metal apprentice, working my way up to a foreman, then starting my own HVAC business, that path is still available today. Actually, it's easier today because the demand is so much higher. The bottom line, these labor shortages represent the biggest career opportunity most people will see in their lifetime. The question isn't whether these jobs will be there. The question is whether you'll be ready for them. If this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered trade career advice, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember, why don't plumbers and electricians ever get along? Because one works with current events and the other deals with pipe dreams. That was terrible, but you're still thinking about which trade to choose. Peace out.